Hi, I'm Lani. I am based in LA. Prior to this, I lived in New York and Chicago. I worked in advertising full time for like 7, 8 years as a brand strategist.
Hi, my name is Carla. I'm a freelance creative director and writer. I've spent most of my career working for ad agencies in New York, London, Chicago, and Paris.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Kim. I'm the founder of We Are Next, which is a resource for students and junior talent who are just starting their careers in advertising and marketing.
At work, I felt like the people in meetings I was starting to feel like the token person, whether it was like the token minority, like only woman, only person of color in meetings. And I think on the last account that I worked on in particular, just everyone in the room that was making decisions was like an older white male. And I think it just made me feel like, if I'm not being taken seriously right now because of like my age, maybe I'll just take a break from advertising and come back like when people take me more seriously.
Since COVID times, I've really focused on working with startups and with small businesses, both here and internationally.
It has been a great opportunity to play around with, like this, like what do different types of virtual events, kind of big and small, look like? What purpose can they fulfill for, different needs for different people? We're playing around with building more of a community hub for We Are Next users, which is something they've been asking for a very, very long time. But it's finally like it's pushing on a lot of things that we've been wanting to do in a really great way.
One thing that I did with a few friends and former colleagues was we started doing stand-up, like daily stand-up calls. And so we use it as a way to give ourselves some structure and also to keep the creativity flowing. We can start approaching different brands and different clients and helping them look at all the projects that they have coming down the pipeline through the lens of sustainability and what that really means. So not just in terms of green, but also in terms of what it means according to the 17 UN sustainability goals. So what does that mean for social inclusion? What does that mean for biodiversity? What does that mean for farming?
How do I create a mentorship program that scales, that doesn't follow the typical like one-to-one matchy model, which again, like super important, but like it exists already. So what can we do that can really truly be, again, available to everyone who needs it? So the model for Coffee at a Distance, or what became Coffee at a Distance, was, can we get people in the industry who are working to raise their hand and say, I am willing to be contacted by students and young talent to have chats about, to provide guidance and advice.
I really hope, and I do believe that as much as it's very tiring to connect through these virtual means, we will always end up returning to them because it's the one way that we can really still continue to share our experiences with each other.
A lot of my viewers will ask me to host a Zoom for my Twitch so that they can dance with other people. And some streamers now just have a built-in Zoom every time they go live. I prefer to keep it for special occasions so that there is no Zoom fatigue.
It's still tough because we're working across time zones. We always have to connect. I send out like a text every evening. Here are the different time zone breakdowns. We're meeting at 10 a.m. Chicago time, which means 12 Sao Paulo and 6 Paris time. And so it's been tough sort of coordinating that and also meeting each other's energy levels because obviously it's nighttime for them and morning for me, and when they're drinking I'm not, so it's really hard to keep up. But it's been great, like it's forced us to find creative ways to work together.
I feel like there also a lot we can do just like to set boundaries for ourselves so that we don't experience so much fatigue. Like, I'm optimistic too, but there are realities. So like whether it's turning off your video like during meetings and just being like, hey guys, like it's going to be a non-video meeting.
And there are a lot of people who are like 60 something years old on Twitch. Sometimes they joined because a niece or a nephew was on it and then they found streamers that they liked. So I've been like pleasantly surprised by the diversity on the platform.
all these projects and initiatives that have been started in the wake of COVID, in response to COVID, specifically in advertising and marketing. I mean, there are things outside too, which have been amazing.
Lani's sets are amazing. Like when she says theme, she commits to the theme, and it's incredible. And she has a whole I mean, she has a crew. It's called the Wholesome Crew because she's just amazing and does plant chats and does skincare and shopping and everything. And she's just like the whole package. So I can't stress enough how much you guys should be tuning into her Twitch stream. She's awesome.